But what we've discovered was if you're going to present somebody with a problem, you've got to give them a solution or don't bother. Just, I mean, there's nothing to be gained. So what we said is you needed a cradle to grave problem. And we talked to probably 200 insurance people, and we've talked to wildfire remediation people. We've talked to tons of folks. We've got Columbia University involved in it now, as well as Teachers College, as well as we're talking to Livermore Labs. Just it's becoming this larger grassroots collective of people who all said, hey, there's only really a practical way to address this, and that's to have to remodel these homes that we can. And we've got to be able to tell somebody whether they have a problem and then how to fix it. So when we started working with AI, what we're doing now would be impossible without it. It just, the fundamental way that artificial intelligence works is it's able to take huge batches of information and reduce it down to an answer to a question that you ask it. And that's oversimplification. But in the process of it doing that, we said, okay, the person, first of all, let's say Tom's house up the street blew away in a tornado. That could have been my house. So the first hurdle is for somebody to understand that, yeah, it could have been your house, and that maybe you need to figure out whether your house would survive if the thing were to happen to you, because it doesn't take a weatherman, to quote Bob Dylan, to see which way the wind blows. And all you got to do is look out the window, and you know that these storms are getting more severe. They're getting to be more frequent. And we really stay out of the climate causality argument. We just say statistically, it's getting worse. Look back 5 years, look back 10 years, look what it did last year. It's going to get worse. So if that's in fact the case, and it's already terrible, which has been pretty much the case for the last few years, then you need to prepare for that. And of course, the government programs at a federal level have evaporated. So there's not going to be any white knights rolling in to help you if you get hit. So maybe you should think about whether or not you should be better prepared for it, because it's not only your house, but it's also your family that's involved in that. So the educational side of it was to be able to say, okay, type in your address. It's going to tell you whether you've got a problem. If you've got a problem now, great, go to the next level. And that's where what we're building is a pipeline that can be adapted to all the disasters, that's going to bring you everything you need to know in one place. So the first thing that it's able to do is just walk around your house with your video camera, and it basically records that information. We then combine that with the satellite and the telemetry from above, and we now have a 3D model, just like you would have, in playing a video game, of what your house is, but it's to scale. So we're now a NVIDIA Inception partner, and what they're bringing to the party, so to speak, is the ability to take that video, quickly convert it into a wireframe that's to scale, and it also can look and tells you what the materials are that your house is made of. So it's gotten that intelligent now. It knows whether it's
straight
wood.
Up sci-fi stuff, Ben.
Totally.
Complete sci-fi.
It's almost like some of the video memes that are out now that, mankind has disappeared and we've all transferred our consciousness into robots, which I hopefully will not live long enough to see that one. Personally speaking.
At this rate, I think you'll be there in no time.
Well,